Hi everybody, this is Erin Murphy with EM Health and Fitness, and I'm here with my little buddy on this side, Kellen. You're going to hear him running around in the background a little bit, because that's just life, and that's my life. I'm a big believer in just fitting your exercise in when you can, and for me, that means bringing my little guy along with me. So today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my passion for health and fitness, my own health and fitness journey, and then why I'm so passionate about what I do. So first of all, way back a long time ago, when I was in high school, I played all sorts of sports. And I loved it, and I kind of ate whatever I want and didn't ever think about it. And then one day when I went away to college, I started gaining weight like crazy. I wasn't as active, I was getting older, and it was really frustrating to me. And I'm gonna do something today that I have never done online yet. I dug up some of my old college photos, and don't judge me for my fashion choices, but I want to show you really, I did not just gain the freshman 15 in college. I gained the freshman 35, all right? So are you ready for this? Let's see. Well, first of all, let me show you. This is me in high school. So I played lots of sports. I was active, there. I looked good, right? Wait for it. So then when I went away to college, okay, this is a bad angle, so don't completely judge me. So I'm the one in the middle. Can I hold it steady enough that you can see? That's me in college. Let me find you another one. Here we go. There's another one in college. Okay? And then I figured it out finally by the end of college. I dyed my hair brown, and so I got to figure it out. There was me at the end. I had to throw that in there, okay? Come on. I ended well. All right. So that's what I looked like. I have been there before. I've had a substantial amount of weight to lose. And what happened, I started going to Brigham Young University in Utah for communications, and I loved it. But I was always really into health and fitness, and I got certified through a local gym to be a trainer, and I started training people. But I was working out 2 hours a day. I was eating all sorts of low-fat meals that I thought was what I should be eating, and I kept gaining and gaining and gaining through college. So one day I started eating less and less and less and less of these low-fat bagels, low-fat little crackers, but I'd buy pre-packaged meals, but they were all the low-fat, low-carb, whatever meals. I remember getting up sometimes at midnight and going to the gym. It was not healthy to work out. So I was eating less and less and less and working out like crazy, and continued to gain weight. And one day I was so fed up with it, I did not feel good about myself. I was exhausted, and I thought there's got to be a better way. You can't tell me that everyone out there everyone who's thin and fit is starving themselves. I can't eat any less. I'm starving all the time. And that they're working out 3 and 4 hours a day. That's not the way that it should be done. There's no way. So I switched my minor over to exercise science, and I started educating myself, and slowly but surely I started learning more and more about the proper way to eat and exercise, and I slowly, systematically, in a healthy way, about a pound a week, through about 2 years of school, I started losing all that weight that I had gained. And there was just the switch. They were some simple just changes that I needed to make. It wasn't horrible. I did not have to starve myself. I didn't have to work out 2 hours a day to be fit. And I started feeling amazing. I had way more energy. I wasn't downing 5-hour energy shots every 2 hours to stay awake. I remember sitting in class in college one day, realizing, oh my gosh, I'm not falling asleep. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. And so instead of taking my original path in college and becoming a news anchor, which is what I wanted to do, I switched my focus to fitness. And I've never looked back. I've loved it ever since. So a little bit about my credentials, and then you can decide if you want to listen to me or not. Kellen will vouch for me down here. I have trained in multiple gyms. I have a degree in exercise science and nutrition. certified through ACE, and I have taught every fitness class under the sun. I started specializing in women's fitness about 10 years ago because we're just different than men, and I was really interested in that area, and I am obsessed with it. So my focus in fitness has changed a little bit over the years. When I first started getting fit, I just wanted to look great. But now that I have kids and I'm a mom and I'm a little bit older, don't get me wrong, I like to look good, but I love the way it makes me feel. I just think life is too short to spend even 1 second of it feeling horrible. You want to have the energy to do what you want to do, and you want to feel like doing it. So that is the reason why now I am so passionate about physical fitness and healthy eating, and why I'm even more passionate about sharing it with other people. One of the other great learning experiences for me was I got a job at the Biggest Loser Resort at Fitness Ridge in St. George, Utah. It's associated with the TV show. They're not associated with The Biggest Loser anymore. I just looked up some of my old friends, but if you Google that, you can see some old articles when they were associated with The Biggest Loser, the TV show. And so I got to work there for several years, and that was such a huge learning experience for me because I got to work with so many different types of people. Working in a gym setting, we kind of get the same type of people for the most part that we're working with. There, I got to work with people from all over the world, all walks of life. And I worked with people who were training for fitness competitions, for bodybuilding competitions. I got to train marathon runners. I got to train people who were morbidly obese, and I got to train people who were just fine-tuning. I remember I trained one man who was morbidly obese and had never in his life been on a bicycle. And we put him on a stationary bike, and he had to learn how that motion of pedaling your feet went, how that worked. And it was so awesome to get to work with all these different types of people, and I learned more than anywhere else. I continue to learn. The fitness industry continues to change, but I want to offer as many free resources to you guys out there to help you out. If you have any questions, please email me, message me on Facebook, let me know. I love answering questions, and I love hearing how much better you feel when you work out and eat right.